What up, sunshine? I thought I would give you lots of skin today because sex sells. So, going for the sexy video today. Also, I've made a list of stuff to talk about so that way I don't kind of ramble on. I have a lot of freckles. Nope, right there. A lot of freckles. Never saw that. Okay, let's get right to it. So, in regards to what I was talking about with the last video, just want to make sure. Pretty sure I talked about the cats. We're going to have 2 safe rooms in here, so we'll be hanging out in one, and you'll be sleeping in the other one, so we'll be good. Also, when you're here at Disney, that night, I'm still deciding on if I'm getting a hotel room or not. It really just depends on how much they cost, so I got to take a look at that. If they're reasonable, then I'll probably get one. If they're really expensive, then I probably won't get one. Just because sitting outside all day long, it'd be really nice to be able to go back to the hotel, and plus we'll be super sweaty. Oh, the best thing I can suggest you to bring is like a kitchen towel or a handkerchief or something, because you will be constantly sweating because it's going to be humid and warm there. We went to Disney today and it was like sweating a lot. So I will probably be bringing a dish towel because that will soak up the most amount of sweat. I suggest bringing something like that. But it would be nice, especially, even if it's not a park hopper pass, but, it'd be fun to really get the most out of that day. So, even if we finally finished with the ride and it's like in the middle of the day and we're really hot and sweaty, we go to the hotel. We can even take a shower or like take a couple hour nap because standing out in the sun is really tiring. And then go back to that night because like they have Fantasmic at night, which is pretty cool. Plus we can go on like Tower of Terror at night or whatever. So that'd be kind of cool. So we should look into that. Well, I'll look into that. Also, more thing, I cannot believe you're going to be here so soon because I was thinking like, in like 2 weeks, but I mean it kind of is 2 weeks, but at the same time it's also like a week and a half because this Thursday, as in like 3 days from now, it'll be a week till you get here in the morning. Crazy. I cannot believe it's coming so soon. I'm very excited. Speaking of, did you get the email I sent you about the flight changes? You leave Denver like 10 minutes earlier and you get to Vegas 20 minutes earlier. Don't know how that works out, but apparently the plane goes faster 10 minutes earlier. Yes, for the win. I don't care about facial hair. You can be scruffy, you can have a beard, you can shave it in some weird thing, you can get a W going. I really don't care. As far as clothing, something nerdy that is also generic, like can't have logo on it, but it can have like Darth Vader's face or something. If you have anything role-playing connected, that would be better. Like something about dice or whatever, that would be better. But you need 2 outfits because we're doing 2 different days. So 2 different nerdy shirts that are also... The second one's about Lord of the Rings, which you don't need a Lord of the Rings outfit, but... the more generic, the better, because like if you do like a Star Wars one, it'll be fine. But we had a big... Episode 2 is really all about Star Wars, so if you can, stick with like a nerdy one or like an IT shirt or something like that, I'd rather do than you specifically dealing with a movie or a TV show or something like that, since, because every episode is really kind of focused. So the episode 5 is all about role-playing. Episode 6 is all about Lord of the Rings. So if you don't have anything like those, then try to get generic, like an IT shirt or whatever. Something like that. Did you see the sneak preview of For the Win, episode 1? We didn't post it on Facebook because it was really only for the people that were at Free Comic Book Day, but it was up online for about 35 hours or so. Got just a little over 100 views, which isn't bad for no advertising, which is mostly from those people in the comic book store and whatever few people subscribed to us. So not too bad. Yeah, but the responses so far we've gotten are really good. That they're really positive and they really like it, which is awesome. Let me see here. Disney Hotel did that for the win. Cool. Today we went and bought the next expansion to Last Night on Earth, which I've bought expansion 3, which is not what I meant to buy before. It's still really cool, but it really kind of changes the game and adds a lot of new rules. So, but I really wanted expansion 2, and they're like sold out everywhere. But I finally found, even like the company is sold out. But I finally found a store that had it out in Orlando, so we went out and bought it. And with the amount of like points we got from it, I got $10 free. So we bought another expansion to Munchkin, which I know you've never played Munchkin, but let me tell you, dude, you're gonna like it better than Killer Bunnies, probably. I think so. I like it better than Killer Bunnies. So and I figure if we get a hotel for Disney, we could bring all our games that we really want to play, like Munchkin, Last Night on Earth, Arkham Horror, or whatever. So that way, even if we just we want to get out of the sun for a little bit, but we don't need to take a nap or a shower, we can just go sit in the nice air conditioning room and play games until it gets cooler, and then go back to Disney, which would be cool. So something to think about. But yeah, I have games. Also, with the PS3 and Wii and stuff, I have like Mario Kart for the Wii, and then for PlayStation 3 I don't really have any group games, but I have 2 controllers, and I'm going to borrow Resident Evil 5 from a friend of mine. Have you ever played that game? If not, it's awesome. It sucks one player because it really is meant for 2 players, and your computer player is stupid. But when you play with 2 players, it's one of the greatest games ever. So I'm gonna borrow that so we can play that too. And then I'm on GameFly, so I was thinking it'd be kind of fun to get the new Mario Brothers. Have you played that one? That one's really fun. It's really crazy with like 4 players, but with 2 players, it's because you play at the same time. But I mean, Kelsey's here, so we can play some 3-player stuff, which gets crazy because all 3 of us are running around at the same time, and it's psycho. But I call Luigi, calling dibs right now, so don't do that. Also, you're going to need to bring a nice pair of clothes. Like jeans are fine as long as they look nice, like, no holes or worn out or anything like that. Jeans are fine. I don't really care about shoes. And not a t-shirt. So a button-up or a polo or something like that. Because we are having a meeting with the marketing director of Mayfair Games the Monday morning that you leave. How crazy. It's seriously, it's crazy. Like, it is still blowing my mind how crazy it is. That one episode of For the Win, and you and I have already talked about wanting to do something with board games. And then this guy, who's the marketing director, he's not even just like some low level, he's the head of the marketing department, wants to meet to talk about stuff. Blows me away. They have a show, I forget what it's called, but it's like made with some puppets. And like that was on MTV.com or like MTV Geek or something like that. Like, so it's like been big and published and advertised. So we're gonna get our name out there if we work on something with them. Which I'm still like kind of tripping out about it. Blows me away that we're gonna have a meeting with them. And so you're my writing partner. So I told them that, my writing life partner. So I didn't call you my writing life partner. But yeah, so it'll be probably me, you, and then Kelsey as a producer, and then probably Brandon there, the 4 of us with, he said we, I don't know who we is, but awesome. Tomorrow's my weigh-in. Guarantee you I gained some weight. I've been editing non-stop, and Kelsey was like, you got to prioritize, and I said I did, and I chose For the Win instead of working out. So I don't think I worked out once this week. And my food has been eh. So I guarantee you I gained some weight this week, which is going to suck. But whatever. Supernatural. Did you watch this last week's with Castiel? If you haven't, dude, awesome episode. Okay, well, I think that's all I have for this Monday. Hope you enjoyed some skin. I will see you on Friday.